Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Live at 4:45. It is the last day of January. Man, a whole month of a whole new year is just disappeared and crazy. But I just got done doing my live on Instagram and I was rambling, so we're going to just get right in it, right to the point here, which doesn't usually work out. What's going on, Jasper? Living in Oregon. When are you going to move to Montana, man? Anyway, hope you're doing good, buddy. But yeah, so last day of January. Here we go. A couple things we're going to go over. When I think of February, I think of Valentine's Day. When I think of Valentine's Day, what do you guys think I think about? No. Chocolate is, I think more chocolate is probably sold and consumed on Valentine's than just about any other time of the year. But yeah, so Valentine's Day is in the middle of February. But Valentine's Day is, about work. You want to go to work, huh? Well, unfortunately, no truck driving these days. I'm owning and operating a concrete company, Jasper, so it's a little bit more strenuous labor. But if I come up with anything good, I'll let you know, buddy. But yeah, February. It's all about love, and don't be getting all murky on me. And Dustin, how many hats do you got? Yeah, that's a good question, and we're gonna be talking about that too, because because I've got a lot of hats, and there's some symbolism in there. But I love hats, and we're actually working on creating a make it count hat. Some apparels, maybe some sweatshirts. But I want to do some trading. I want hats from all over the world. I want hats from Bali, from Australia, from England, from Tasmania. But yeah, definitely. All right. So anyway, but February, a couple things coming down the pipe. Had some people wanting me to get a podcast going. I had a podcast once upon a time, so we're gonna roll with the podcast again. I'm gonna get that fired up. Probably gonna be starting tomorrow. So if you have a hard time looking at my tired, groggy face at 4:45 in the morning, you won't have to. You can just listen to it on the podcast if you can tolerate that. So I'll get that information, and we'll probably start rolling out the podcast tomorrow. Another thing in February, more than likely, you're gonna be shaving this off because it's that time of year. I'm gonna start, really hoping for spring. And my wife said, she didn't marry this. She married a clean shaven face. So I told her I'm gonna shave this sometime in February. Be watching for it, and keep it shaved for 6 months. That's gonna be my goal. That's gonna be tough because I'm always just about as many hats as I have as how many times I change my facial hair. So that's gonna be going on. But primarily in the month of February, we're gonna be talking about that sappy, lovey-dovey word love, and we're gonna be talking about it because I think it's one of the core ingredients to happiness, success, contentment, peace. I think it is what makes who we are and what we are. And one of my favorite quotes is from Eckhart Tolle, and it states, "To love is to recognize yourself in another." And I think that's a powerful quote because I think we all have a tendency to know who we are, what we want, what makes us happy. And if we don't, it's something that we should aspire to understand. And so when we look at others and want their happiness, when we look at others and want to lift them up, when we look at others and want them to have contentment, that is true love. And from a biblical standpoint, one of my favorite Bible verses that is with me always comes from Ephesians chapter 4. And it's chapter 4, verse 2, and it says, be completely humble. How many of you are humble? Yeah, I have a hard time sometimes being humble. We all have a tendency to, think we're decent at what we do, decent at what we are, and humility is really looking at others and lifting others up and inspiring others and putting others before ourselves and just being humble. So it says, be humble, be gentle. And when I think of being gentle, man, I think of parenting and how often in life when I get frustrated, when I get worked up, I get worked up and I get, I just want to pull my beard hairs out when my kids are doing something that just is just, you just go, what in the world's going on here? But we need to be gentle with our young people, with our children. We need to be gentle with our friends, with our family, with the stranger who we come in contact with, because we're all in a battlefield. We all got something going on, and we don't know what each of us are carrying, and we just need to be gentle. So be humble, be gentle, be patient. We talked a little bit about that in this month, as being patient. And man, patience is not one of my strong suits, but that's a big part of loving others and sharing love and being love and experiencing love is being patient. So it says, be completely humble, be gentle, be patient, bearing with one another. So, being able to just accept what other people are going through, and not only accept it, but try to lift them up, try to bear them, try to carry them, try to inspire them, try to motivate them, bearing with one another in love. So February, that is going to be our focus. We're going to be talking about love. We're going to be talking about how we can inspire, how we can encourage, how we can uplift those around us. And it's going to be good. And there's something else I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it is. But another thing of great importance to me is just feedback. I love you guys hopping on here in the morning, yelling at me, asking me why I have so many hats. But I also love just your comments, your thoughts, your ideas. And, this is a daily journey that we're going to be doing for not 365, but 330 days still. And I just like your input. So wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, hope you're having a great day. It is Thursday, so the week is winding down. Hope it is a safe day, a fulfilling day, a day filled with love for your fellow man. Love it, live it, make it count.